Hi everyone, it's Tina with TSR Creations, back again with another video. Today I have a 10 by 20 canvas and I'm going to be using some more, a little bit more neutral palette with a little blue. So I'm going to use some silver, and this is Artist Loft Silver. I'm going to be using Payne's Gray, and this was Liquitex Basics. I'm going to be using my Anthracene Golden, like a dark blue. I'm going to use a little golden turquoise phthalo. This is a really pretty color. And I'm going to put in some of this Arteza, and this is called Fairy Tale Blue Iridescent. So that's going to be my color palette. And what I think I'm going to do today is I'm not really sure yet. I'm going to think about it for a minute and we'll be back and we'll start to pour. All right, I'm back and I decided I'm going to do a swipe with silicone in my white. So I think they're calling these, with the blooms, they're calling these pseudo swipes. Some people call them ghost swipes. When I started doing them a while back, I've done a few of them. I don't have one to show you right now because I don't have, because I've sold the ones I've made. So I'm going to try that with this and do it again. So what I do is I lay my colors down, whatever orientation I'm going to do it on the canvas. And then I take some white. I'm going to swipe with white. And I add my silicone. I add my treadmill silicone. Look how dirty this is. Can't even see what it is anymore. But anyway, I still have like almost half the bottle left, and I've had this for two and a half years, I think. So none of the colors have silicone in them, just the white that I'm going to swipe with. So I think that's what they're doing now. They're doing the pseudo swipes with the blooms. But this is not the bloom technique. This is just regular acrylic pouring. My paints are mixed with Floetrol and water. I do have a video, I will link it above, of how I mix my paints. So if you're new here, you can go back and watch that. All right, so I already went through the colors that I'm going to use. I'm going to probably swipe with this little tool. I use this a lot for swiping. A lot of times I also use, if I'm doing a full swipe, I use paper towel, like a damp paper towel. But because I want I might use this, or I might also use, where is it? This one, okay. And I got this one at Home Depot in a set of 3 with different sizes a long time ago. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to put down the Payne's Gray. Decide which way I'm going to swipe with this. I'm going to go right down the center. Okay, and then I'm going to do silver, Artist Loft Silver. And I put down my bed of white, which is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic mixed with Floetrol and water. Then I'm going to use this Fairy Tale Blue Iridescent, and this is Arteza. Okay, and then the golden turquoise. Ooh, messy bottle. Okay, and then the golden Anthracene. And I'm going to put a little bit more Payne's Gray on the bottom here. And do I want to put gold in it. I already put silver in it. I don't think so. but I'm going to put a little bit more of this. Let's see, I haven't done one of these in a while, so. All right, so now you're going to take your white that you had mixed with the silicone and your tool. I'm going to start with this one. Let's see what happens. So what I do is I just put, I don't want to do this over here. I'm just going to put a little of this on my knife. If I can show you, I don't want to get it on my canvas. So I'm just rubbing it on there like that. Okay. And then I'm going to swipe, starting at one end. And I kind of twirl it up and wipe it off. So I'm going to put this over here so I can do it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but I just don't want to get this on my canvas. Okay, and I'm going to swipe it up again. And I'm going to do different sizes. Almost looks like flames coming up. Wipe your tool off every time so you don't get it all over. And I'm kind of just going and lifting it up so I get that pull effect, the wispy effect. So just keep doing it across the line. Okay. I did one of these in a like flames with a black background, flames. Oranges, reds, gold, yellow. Came out really cool. Okay. So that's the general gist of it. Now I'm going to do the bottom. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'll start off showing you how to do this, and then I'll speed it up. So I'm going to take it right about here and pull it down. I'm kind of just twirling it. Okay, all right, so I'm going to speed this up for you. Okay. All right. So you saw that I, sorry, it's a little crooked, I think. You saw that I put a little bit more color in here. So what I'd like to do is just go in, it almost gives it a 3D effect, and just do a little bit in the center. I'm not really crazy about all these cells, so not sure why. Maybe I put a little too much silicone in. So, I mean, it's not bad, but this is just a little too much cell going on for me. I really like the center, but in order to fix this, I will need to scrape it. happy with something, it's like a dilemma. Do you scrape it? Do you not scrape it? Do you try to fix it without scraping it? You know, I'd rather waste paint than be stuck with something that I don't like and then try to pour over it and then the other painting come up from underneath when you finally get a painting that you do want to keep. Because canvases are expensive. Paint's expensive too, but for the amount of paint I used on this canvas, it's probably worth scraping. Okay, so I am going to scrape it. You're probably saying, no, don't scrape it. But I'm going to scrape it and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I scraped it all off. This is what I used to scrape with. Hold on a second. I forgot to put my microphone back on. This is what I used to scrape with. Squeegee. And I just go whoosh on the sides and it's really easy. So, all right, so I'm going to use the same colors, but I might not use the white with the silicone because I really wasn't digging those cells, and I think maybe I just put a little too much silicone in. The other thing I realized that I did is before I put my colors, the camera's not straight, before I put my colors on, I didn't pop the air bubbles in my white. So I'm thinking that maybe that had something to do with it. There were so many bubbles underneath. So I'm going to make sure that I do that. All right, and now because I did have some silicone on this canvas, there may be a little trace of silicone in there because I can never totally get it off. Even after the pour, you know, when you try to resin or you try to seal your paintings, you have to really wash your paintings well. If not, you're going to get spots. Not so much with the varnish. The varnish is pretty forgiving in that way, but with resin, you have to be like, you'll be doing like 3 coats of resin. All right, so let's do this again. I'm going to do it again. You know what? I'm going to try something different. I'm going to swipe with gold. I'm going to take the silver out. All right, and I'm going to put in a little dioxazine purple and take out, no, I'll leave the paint spray in. So just a little purple. Do I need anything else? No, let's try that. Okay, let's start again. So I'm going to do the Payne's gray. And then I'm going to go in with a little lighter, the Fairy Tale Blue Iridescent. And the Anthraquinone. Doing a little thicker lines this time so I don't have to. And then the dioxazine purple. As you can see, I kind of overlap them, but I don't. And the turquoise. I don't think I already did this. Okay. And was that all? Yeah. And I'm going to swipe with the gold this time. Let's see how that works. So I'm just going to actually put the gold. Should I put the gold down? No, because then it's going to run all over the place. So let me make sure my tool is wiped off. Both my tools. There's going to be a little silicone left on these, like I said. And the gold always gives off nice cells anyway. So I'm going to just go like this. I just take my finger. And this is the Deco Art 24 karat gold. All right, and I'll do the downside first. Ooh. I'm going to do a little less gold. Now this is pretty already. Ooh, look at that. Maybe I'll just go like, I know. Okay. Yeah, liking this much better. See, not as big cells, little cells, just enough. All right, so I will speed this up so you don't have to sit here and watch me do the whole thing. All right, well, this is really pretty. I'm not done yet though. So the next step is, because I got this blue, which is this really pretty fairy tale blue in there, I'm going to do little swipes. So in between here, just little ones. And I will probably use, I did on the last one too, this. All right. Whether I put, I'm going to try it first without the gold and see what happens. Let's try that real quick. Do I want to use this? Yeah. Well, because I wanted to. Let me try it this way first. No. It's okay. You see me? I'm wiping on myself. Okay. And then I think I'm going to put a little gold in it. So I'll speed this part up for you. All right. So I think this looks really pretty. So the next thing I do, so you saw I just went in, I added a little bit more gold because I wanted to have it almost like a three-dimensional feel. So then what I do usually on these is I just take a little bit more gold and I kind of draw kind of a line. And I may wait, well, I could do it now, but I usually will do this when it's pretty dry, and I'll use like liquid gold, liquid leaf, and just add it in. So I may wait and do that, but I am just gonna tap this. I'm gonna add a little gold. I love this gold. Just put a little bit here, and I'll just dip. Knife. Okay. Just to make it look like it's a reflection. I call these reflection. That's what I call this when I sell them. I kind of do like series. Like I have the waterfall florals. They're the ones that look like flowers. Then I have the twist and twirls. And then these, and I call these reflections. And look at this big piece of gold that I got in my painting. Okay. And honestly, I go through, and if there's something I don't particularly like, I'll run my finger through it or pop it out. Like right here, I'm not crazy about. So there's a lot. Yeah, so I like this. And I could sit here and like play all day with it. And a lot of times I will go in and put in a little darker in through here. Maybe I'll just speed that up real fast and do that, and then so you don't have to sit there and watch. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, hold on. All right, so this is the one I was talking about. It's quite large. I think this is 15 by 30, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Or 16 by 30. Not really sure. It's pretty big. So this is the one I did. I just varnished this a few weeks ago. So let me see if I can get a good view of that. So this one had a lot of cells in it. But I liked the way it came out on the black. It looked really cool. All right. So that is that. So again, I'm going to turn it back down so you can see that. It's came out quite good, I think. I will touch up a little areas little spots that I see that I don't like, and it will most definitely get a coat of resin, most likely after it's dried and cured. Let me see if I can take you down so you can see it closer. Is it focused? But I think it came out pretty nice. These are fun to make. They're a little time consuming. It's a little bit more, not just putting it on the canvas and blowing it around. It's a little bit more, skill with your paint, paint skills to use the palette knife. But they do come out really pretty. Alrighty. Well, thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And when I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. So anybody who comments and likes and shares the video, I will put your name in a hat and send you a gift. Might be a piece of art, it might be a little jewelry box. Did I show you the jewelry box? Oh, I'm making a video on those. I'm not sure if this one came out. It was going to come out after or before. So I'll give you a little sneak peek. Hold on one second. Ooh, look at that. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? And these were little tiles that came with the box. So I just took the tile off, taped the back. I did the balloon spin on these. I'm not sure if I videotaped. Oh yes, I did, because I'm going to make a video on these. So I just have to do, I have a cup, I had 4. So I just have to do a resin on another one, and I will show how I do that, and then the video will be complete. But aren't they cute? Posted them in a Facebook group, and I sold one like within 2 hours, but they're really cute. All right, well, that's it for me today. Have a great one. I'm sorry this video is a little long, I think. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.